West Ham may want to sign Armando Broja from Chelsea. West Ham's search for reinforcements in attack has been sparked by injuries to Jarrod Bowen, Michael Antonio and Lucas Paquetá, with Mohamed Kudus also representing Ghana at the Africa Cup of Nations. They are one of the teams monitoring Chelsea striker Armando Broja. Armando Broja faces an uncertain future at Chelsea, who are willing to listen to offers for the Albania international this month, amid a valuation in excess of £35 million. Diego Moreira could return to Chelsea this month following Lyons' latest intention to end his loan deal early. The 19-year-old moved to the league one side last summer, but failed to make a positive impression in the first half of the 2023-24 season. Now, as reported by RMC Sports' Fabrice Hawkins, the fourth will return as Lyon aim to end Moreira's loan in France. The success rate of Chelsea's loan decisions in 2023-24 is far from ideal. Moreira will not be able to borrow again for the rest of this season because he has already played for 2 clubs. Moreira is likely to head to the U21 team. He has made 3 appearances in Premier League 2 this season. Chelsea have been pushed to make a move to try and sign Karim Benzema during the January transfer window. The transfer window has been open for several weeks, but despite all the rumours and speculation, the Blues have not been able to reach an agreement on a new striker. This has given rise to some stunning reports in the media, claiming that Chelsea may bring Benzema back to European football after news broke a few weeks ago that he was unhappy in Saudi Arabia. Now, amidst all the speculation, and with just a week to go before January closes, former Manchester United striker Dimitar Berbatov is pushing for the Blues to sign Benzema. Speaking to Betfair, Dimitar Berbatov said, "I think Benzema will get more playing time at Chelsea because Nicholas Jackson is still finding his best form and is still missing chances. Also, it will be in London, and sometimes you want your new environment to be in a big city like that." Brighton CEO Paul Barber has spoken out about Evan Ferguson's future amid Chelsea's transfer interest. Brighton Chief Executive and Vice Chairman Paul Barber has confirmed that the club is in no rush to cash in on Evan Ferguson, despite admitting selling the striker is likely to be part of the overall plan in the future. The Brighton CEO told TalkSport, "Someone like Evan, who has extraordinary talent, he still has a way to go to learn his craft. Letting him go someday will be part of the whole plan, both from our side and Evan's side. But in the short term, we want to try and make sure we develop it as best we can." Chelsea will have to spend big if they want to sign Bayer Leverkusen star Florian Wirtz. Chelsea are already in a long queue for Florian Wirtz, a report from the Daily Star claimed back in November. And now, according to SportBild, it will take more than €130 million to pry the 20-year-old attacking midfielder out of Bayerina. The German outlet also claims that all of Europe's top clubs, which include the likes of Real Madrid and Manchester City, are interested in Wirtz, so Chelsea signing him won't be easy. Wirtz has been in brilliant form for Leverkusen this season. In 18 Bundesliga appearances, he has scored 5 goals and provided 7 assists to help Xabi Alonso's side stay top of the table and unbeaten. Wirtz is a very talented attacking midfielder, as he has shown this season, and still not 21, he will develop into a better football player. However, if there is an opportunity to sign a player of Wirtz's quality, then the Blues should take it, perhaps not just for €130 million. Chelsea and Tottenham are targeting Jean-Claire Todibo, which could become the most expensive sale in the history of OGC Nice. Jean-Claire Todibo is not expected to leave OGC Nice this January, however, amid interest from some of the Premier League's elite. The story may be different in the summer. According to a report from Telefoot, the French international could become a record sale for the club at the end of the season. As per a report from Nice Matin, Nice have put a €60 million price tag on Todibo this January to ward off potential suitors, amid strong interest from Tottenham Hotspur, Chelsea and Napoli, who, according to Telefoot, have all spoken to them. Speaking last week, Le Gym sporting director Florent Wirtz reiterated his stance that neither Todibo nor Kefren Thuram were available for transfer this month. However, a summer transfer cannot be ruled out, and according to L'Équipe, Todibo is likely to leave Allianz Riviera. If he does, he would likely become Nice's record sale, even if his current €60 million price tag may drop, as Les Aiglons are more open for business. Journalist Simon Phillips stated on social media that Chelsea have serious interest in Alphonso Davies, following tentative reports in Germany that Ben Chilwell could be used as part of a potential transfer. Alphonso Davies is a player who has the ability to play in a number of positions and has been on Chelsea's radar for several seasons, but they have never been able to complete a transfer agreement. But Davies is open to leaving Bayern Munich for the capital club in the next transfer window a year before his contract expires, and Bayern are open to letting him leave the club. In Germany, it is claimed that Bayern are now asking just £43 million for the versatile left-back to leave the club, who has attracted the attention of many top clubs. And recent reports claim that Chelsea are even ready to offer Ben Chilwell as part of a deal that takes the defender to the Premier League. Reporter Iomi Stanley told IK Football News, Davies is a man they have coveted in the past, and although their interest has wavered recently, if there is an opportunity to get the man on the cheap, then it could be a smart move to make. He has the ability to play in a number of positions and is already proven at the top level, so could be a solid addition to the Chelsea squad, especially because Pochettino knows that he needs to add some experienced players who have played at the highest level to his squad. Chelsea have improved their squad by recalling midfielder Cesare Casadei from Leicester City. The Blues have suffered numerous injuries this season, including in midfield with Romeo Lavia and Leslie Ugochukwu currently sidelined, and La Gazzetta dello Sport claims that is one of the main reasons behind the club's decision to send the Italian home. He has little experience of English football after his time at Leicester, and Reading and clearly has a lot of talent. Chelsea, with its wealth, could go out and buy a new midfielder. Links with Everton's Amadou Onana have begun to emerge again. However, by using the Casadei option, they have saved a lot of money, and the Italy U21 international is not a cheap signing for his age. Having invested more than £15 million in a player who was still a teenager at the time, the club might as well make the most of it. With Chelsea continuing to suffer from injuries this season, Mauricio Pochettino may have to deal with it. Ultimately, Casadei might get a real chance here,